This is another question that comes up. Volume, length, and surface area. Right, I have a cube. When someone's talking about a cube, you know each of the faces is a square. Each of these edges is the same length. So if I said to you this is 3 meters, what is the volume? All you do is take this 3 and cube it. What does that mean? 3 times 3 times 3. 27, and then meters cubed. So watch this. That's a 3 cubed. Right. Let's do another one. Here is the volume. That is 2 meters. What is the volume? You do 2 cubed, which is 8 meters cubed. Right, so I want you to, I want the first 5 you should really learn. Right, 1 meter. Right, the volume is 1 cubed, which is the same as 1 times 1 times 1, which is 1. What would you say if I said 2 cubed? It's 8. 3 cubed is 27. 4 cubed is 64. 4 cubed is 4 times 4 times 4. You have to know these. It's good to know these anyway. And then once you've gone past 11 plus, you can go all the way to 15. Is 1, 2, 5. Learn all these. Very useful numbers. Right. Next thing I want to show you, right, is if I said to you the volume of this cube is 8 meters cubed. What is the length of one side? What is this length here? What you do, you find a number. If I multiply it by itself 3 times, it gives me 8. What we're trying to do is we're trying to work out this. Try this on your calculator. Put that in. This thing is called the cube root. Right? It's the opposite of the cube operation. So if I said to you 5 cubed is 125. So when I went from here to here, I cubed it, and then when I go back, I can put cube there if you want, and then when I go back, I'm going to cube root it. You need this. You need this 3 here. Right, so the cube root of 8 is 2. So this is 2. Let me ask you these questions. Sorry. If I said to you, what 1 cubed, right, what's the length of one side? This is what I'm saying. That's 1, that's 1, and that's 1. So the length of one side is 1. What if I said to you, let's do, okay, 125. How do you get from there to the side length? That's a cube. What is this length? It's 5. Why? Because you did the cube root of 125. What's the cube root of 125? 5. Why? Because 5 times 5 times 5 3 times is 125. Okay, so this is what we're trying to say now, yeah? So if I said to you, if I have a cube and the volume is 8, what is the length of one side? What am I going to do? I'm going to cube root 8. What do I end up with? 2. What's the cube root of 27? What's the cube root of 27? 3. What's the cube root of 64? 4. What's the cube root of 125? 5. So what I'm trying to say to you now is this. I take the number 1, if I cube it, with that little 3, it becomes 1. If I go back, I have to cube root it, and it will become 1 in this case. Let me do another one. If I said to you 2, I go forward and I cube it, it becomes 8. If I go back and I cube root it, it becomes 2. So 2 cubed is 8. The cube root of 8 is 2. Can you see how they're linked? Let's do 3. If I cube it, it becomes 27. Why? Because 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. What happens if I do the reverse operation or the inverse? I'm going to cube root it. What about 4? 4 cubed is 64. Cube root of 64 is 4. 5 cubed is 125. The inverse, the opposite, that is cube root of 125 is 5. Okay, I'm going to write it once more, and then we can stop this. 1 cubed is 1. 2 cubed is 8. 3 cubed is 27. 4 cubed is 64. 5 cubed is 125. So if I go that way, cube. So it's the cubed operation. If I go back, it's the cube root, and you write it like this. Right, if you can learn those, it'll be very useful for you.